we fully were attached together. Yeah.
So this is your first hunt, and you've come to the most dangerous planet in the universe.
The trailer shows Elle strapped to the back of Dimitrius. How did that work on set?
Wow. It was practical. It was real.
It was very real.
Yes. What I love about like the Predator franchise is that things are practical. Like it was Dimitrius, he's there, he's in the suit, it's tangible. Like we get to act, not to just like a tennis ball. Like also we shot in New Zealand, so there were sets that were built, but a lot of the times when you're seeing the outside sets, it's all on these landscapes and in these beautiful locations, and that's all real. And then we're on wires in those locations, attached to trees, on top of mountains, attached to each other, flying through the air. Dimitrius is holding all of my weight pretty much. It was a lot of harness work, and we fully were attached together. Yeah. With my legs were up in the air in blue tights, and we're going up the hillsides, and it's crazy.
The beginning of the process, we started talking and devising like what's the methodology for doing it, and by the end of the movie we had done literally every different kind of process, from wires to a wheelbarrow that was invented.
True.
Where he's basically hauling a wheelbarrow that holds her legs that, and gives some sort of support. And then eventually, thanks to the brilliant Elle Fanning, who one day was like, why don't I try just like doing it myself, just standing up and we can kind of walk backwards. Wouldn't it be cool to pull off like a thing where we didn't need wires or anything, it's just me doing, and works magically, and then from then on, we kind of try to do that as much as possible.
Yeah. And then we would have to be, okay, what leg are you starting on?
Yeah.
Wait, left, right, I'm walking backwards. So we had to time that out so we wouldn't step on each other.
I could help you. Well, good luck with your journey.
What helps you get into or understand those non-human characters for each of you?
In terms of like finding the humanity of the character, I don't think that's the right word. It's more like I was just trying to connect with what a predator has been through and what a predator, his whole kind of like where he's come from. Why is he doing what he's doing? Why does he move like the way he moves? I think in doing so, like us as humans are able to connect to certain elements of that, where he's, runs up the litter, or he's, undersized, against all odds. As humans, we can, connect with those themes. But yeah, like he's an alien. You know what I mean? He'll rip your face off if you step the wrong way.
You're after a creature that can't be killed.
I think what drew me to the script and the story in the first place, obviously it was Dan and what he's done with this franchise, and I loved Prey and was a huge fan, and reading the script, it has such a humanity to it, although it's about a creature and a robot. So feeling emotion and heart in a Predator film is not something that you think usually. I mean, Prey definitely did have that, but there were humans involved. But I think with my character, with this synth, because she is broken, she has a different personality than other synths that we've seen on screen. And it was just working with Dan to try to figure out how to bring that humanity to these two non-human creatures. Very unlikely friendship, I would say, that formed.
Here, you're not the predator. You're the prey.